Welcome to my kitchen, where we bring Middle Eastern cooking to America. In today's show, I'll be making two kinds of walnut cookies, and I will be making fruit cake for the holidays. To start off, I will get my spices ready. I need many of them, so I will have them ready to make my cookies and cake today. For my cookie and cakes, I have baking soda ready here, baking powder, vanilla. I need ground cloves, ground cinnamon, allspice, ground allspice. I need some cardamom. I need whole nutmeg, whole cloves, and cinnamon sticks. That should be it for my spices for now. We'll start off to make the dough for the walnut cookies. It's super easy dough to make, only few ingredients. I have 1 package of 8 ounces cream cheese, softened, and 2 sticks, half cup of butter. Soften also. We'll cream both of them together until nice and fluffy. Then I'll add 1/4 cup of sugar, I'll scrape the sides just to make sure everything is blended together nicely. And I'll continue mixing. For my butter and cream cheese mixture, I'll add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Level the cup. We'll add this slowly. And 1 more cup. I'll level the cup. And add this to the mixture. And we'll keep mixing until all the ingredients incorporate together and form into a nice flaky dough. Okay. I'll scrape the sides one more time just to make sure everything will blend nicely together. Mixing attachment out, get everything out. This is super easy dough to make, only few ingredients. It's nice and flaky, and it's real great to use for our walnut cookies. Get everything out from mixer. Get this out. We'll transfer this to a piece of plastic wrap. Form it into a nice ball, cover it, and form it into a nice disc. This will go in the fridge for about 1 hour. Now we'll start making the fruit cake. Fruit cake is a traditional for the holidays. For the fruit cake, I need many dried fruits. Have half cup of brown raisins, half cup of golden raisins. I'll add this to the bowl. Half cup chopped pitted dates. Half cup chopped figs, dried figs. Half cup dried cherries. Half cup chopped apricots. Look at the combination of all these beautiful fruits and colors. And half cup of chopped orange peel. For the nuts, I need 1 cup of walnuts, coarsely chopped. Blend all these together nicely until well incorporated. Beautiful, beautiful combination of colors. Great, great recipe for a fruit cake. Okay, this looks good. We'll set these on the side. Now we will start mixing our dry ingredients together. I need 2 cups of all-purpose flour for this cake recipe. One teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Half teaspoon of ground allspice. And half teaspoon of freshly ground nutmeg. This looks good. Three-fourths teaspoon of baking powder. Half teaspoon of baking soda. Whisk all the ingredients together. Smells wonderful. And we'll set the dry ingredients on the side. I will have the baking pan ready. I'm using this decorative Christmas tree baking pan. You can use any pan, and I'm also using just regular round. You can also use small loaf pans, whatever you like to use. I'll spray, or you can also grease the baking pan with some cooking spray. I'll dust it with some flour, and we'll make sure everything will be coated with the flour. The whole pan will be coated with the flour. Tape it to get rid of any excess flour. I have my oven preheated to 300 degrees. Now I will have the wet ingredient ready, the liquid, to make our cake. I need 3/4 cup of freshly squeezed orange juice, 3/4 cup of orange juice. I'll add 1/4 cup of dark corn syrup to the orange juice. And 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. And this will be our liquid for the cake. Now we will cream 1.5 sticks of softened butter, with 1 cup of brown sugar, packed brown sugar, and 3 eggs. Always like to crack them in a bowl just in case. I'll add 1 egg at a time to the mixture. Beat for 1 minute after each addition. And add the other egg. Now, gradually, we'll add the flour mixture alternately with the liquid. Give it a quick stir. We'll add the remaining I'll scrape the sides to make sure all the ingredients are blending nicely with each other. And we'll mix for another minute. Looks really good. Everything is mixed nicely together. Now we'll add the fruit mixture with the walnuts to our batter. fold everything. Make sure mixture is nicely blended and all the fruits, the dry fruits and the walnuts are nicely blended with the batter. It is not very thin batter, it's kind of stiff batter. And now I will spoon the mixture into my prepared pans. I will spoon some of it in this round pan and some of it in the other decorative prepared pan. Smooth out the surface on both of them. When using a larger decorative pan, this whole mixture will fit this large pan. Now the cake will go in the oven to bake 300 degrees for about 40 to 50 minutes. Oven is already preheated. Both of our pans, they'll go in there to cook for about 50 minutes. Our cakes are supposedly to be done. We'll test them with inserting a wooden score in the middle. Comes out clean. That means they are done. Take them out, set them on the side for about 10 minutes to cool off before we unmold them. The cakes have been sitting out for about an hour and a half to cool off. So now what I would do is I will measure half cup of brandy and slowly spoon it over the cake to soak. The cake is sitting in a piece of plastic wrap. Wrap it around the cake tightly. And this will sit for about 5 to 6 days until we are ready to slice the cake and serve it. We'll do the same thing for the other one. About half cup of brandy. You can use more or less. Wrap it all around and let it sit again for about 5 to 6 days before slicing and serving. Now we are ready to prepare the filling for the walnut cookies. I have 1 cup of coarsely ground walnuts. Will go in the mixing bowl. 1 tablespoon of ground cardamom, half cup of sugar. Mix everything together to blend and set it on the side. The dough is being cooled in the refrigerator for an hour, so it's ready for us to work on it. What I would do is, I will unwrap the plastic wrap. I'll divide the dough into 4 portions. And we will work with 1 portion at a time. Smooth it out. Form it into a nice disc. Cover these portions. Set them on the side. I will sprinkle my work surface with some flour. Form it into a nice circle, and we're gonna roll it out into about 8 to 10 inches in diameter, as thin as possible. Roll it out as thin as possible. This looks good. I will dust everything. Flour. Set this on the side, and I will cut this into 4 quarters first with this floated cutting device, and then cut each quarter into 3 pieces to form 12 triangles all together. I have 1 egg white with 1 tablespoon of water. Whisk this real good. Whisk it and brush the whole surface with the egg wash. They are wonderful, wonderful cookies. Then I will sprinkle about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the walnut filling all over the surface to cover the entire surface. Then start with one of them. Or roll it, starting from the white side, roll it out into croissant shape, and place it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. So I will do the same for all these cookies. Roll it out all the way to the end and form it into the croissant shape. Place it on a baking sheet. Now we will brush the whole surface of all our cookies with the egg wash. To give it that nice golden color. And we will sprinkle some coarse sugar on top of each one. This is cane sugar. It gives it that nice crunchiness on top, and also will give it that nice golden color. I have my oven preheated to 375. So they will bake in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. Now we'll check our cookies. They look so good. Golden brown. Look wonderful.
I protect America.
I support global intelligence.
I analyze mission-critical information.
I inform policymakers.
We are the CIA.
Choosing health coverage for your small business isn't just business, it's personal. You count on your people, and with the right plan, you can keep them healthy and help your business grow. Which is why the Blues offer new options for small businesses, like Simply Blue from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, a PPO with comprehensive benefits at a competitive price, and Healthy Blue Living from Blue Care Network, an HMO that rewards employees healthy behavior with lower copays and deductibles. For a free brochure or quote, call us, visit us online, or contact your Blues agent.
A recent Harvard study found that over half of personal bankruptcies were caused by medical debt. Astonishingly, most of those bankrupted had health insurance. Basha Diagnostics can help. Costs for medical imaging exams like open MRI, CAT scan, mammogram, and X-ray are significantly lower than any major hospital. At Basha, you can afford medical care without compromising quality. Basha utilizes the latest in imaging technology and offers free transportation. It's your life, your choice. Choose Basha.
Your nation, your world, they're worth protecting. Careers at the Central Intelligence Agency.
Now I'm ready to make the walnut-filled cookies. I'll make a syrup, half cup orange juice, three-fourths cup of honey, half cup sugar, one stick of cinnamon, whole stick cinnamon, and 5 whole cloves. Mix everything. Just bring it to a boil to form a nice syrup. We will bring this to a boil to form a nice thick and thick. I'll remove it. I'll strain some of the syrup into a bowl. Then I'll measure 1/4 cup of the syrup. Mix it with 2 cups of finely chopped walnuts. And this is what we're gonna use for our cookie filling. Mix it well. Smells amazing. And we'll set it aside to cool off slightly. Now we are ready to make the dough for our cookies. We need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'll mix all the dry ingredients together. Making these cookies will fill your house with amazing smells of the cinnamon and cloves and nutmeg. Half teaspoon baking powder. Half teaspoon baking soda. Half teaspoon ground cloves. One teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Quarter teaspoon of salt. And quarter teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. We should mix everything together. These are the dry ingredients for our cookie dough. To make the dough, we need 1 stick, half cup of butter, softened to room temperature, half cup sugar, half cup vegetable oil, and quarter cup of orange juice, freshly squeezed orange juice. Gonna mix everything together. Blend nicely. Gradually, I'll add the flour mixture to the butter mixture. About half cup at a time. Mix it real well, and this is gonna form into a stiff dough. Looks real good. smooth it out, and set it aside for a couple minutes. Now we are ready to fill our cookies with the walnut filling. What we would do is we'll take a piece of dough the size of a walnut, open it up as thin as possible. It's real nice flaky dough. Put some filling in the center. Bring the dough around the filling to enclose. Smooth it. Using the mold, press it into the mold, seam sides up, and tape it out, and place it on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. It's great if you have one of these wooden molds to use it to decorate your cookies. If you don't have one of these, what I would do is I'll just form my cookie into nice log, and I'll use the fork to make designs on both sides, just like that. Will almost look like using the mold. Using the mold is always easier, just in case if you don't have one of these molds available. You can use any style mold, any size, depending on what you like. So we'll open, flatten the dough as thin as possible. It's real flaky, it's very easy to break, but it's okay, you can always put it back together. Seam side up, gently press into the mold, tape out, and goes on the baking sheet. When I was living in Greece, my neighbor always made these cookies, and I love them. Since then, I'll be making them all the time. They are very well known in Greece. They make them for special holidays or special occasions. Bring the sides of the dough over the filling to enclose. Press gently, tape out. These cookies will bake in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I had the oven preheated to 350 degrees. Will bake for 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. Cookies are nice and brown. Smell wonderful. Fills your house with a beautiful, beautiful smell. We'll transfer the cookies onto cooling rack to cool. We'll leave them to cool off for about 20 to 30 minutes. The cooling rack is set over a piece of parchment paper. I strained the syrup that we made earlier. What I would do is I will dip each cookie, the whole cookie, in the syrup and let it drip on the parchment paper. It sits for a minute or so. You see it's going to absorb all the syrup into the cookies and they'll be amazing. They even change color. Few more. Make sure the whole cookie, all the sides are dipped in the syrup. And we'll do the last one. We'll let them sit to absorb all the syrup in them and then drip whatever that's coming out of them. Maybe a few minutes before we serve them. This is what we made in our show today. We made the traditional cake for the holidays, fruit cake. I made them into different kind of shapes. I made Christmas tree decoration shape. I made just regular round mold. We made two kinds of walnut cookies. One is walnut filled cookies and the other one is just rolled like a croissant kind of cookies. Thank you so much for coming to my show and enjoy Middle Eastern cooking. We hope to see you next time with more exotic dishes from the Middle East. Happy holidays.